God reigns over each single day and night. He is with us every time that we fight the fight against temptation and sin. That ignites some crazy thoughts in us that, if we're honest, just simply aren't right. But we're human, so we sometimes slip and crumble. Instead of being faithful to God and being humble, we can stumble at the foot of the cross, back flat to the ground in need of being picked up. God, we've all fallen short of the glory of you. We've done things and said things that we know we shouldn't do, which is why we thank you, Father, for Ephesians 2, which tells us that it's by your grace that we are saved. And so we're not enslaved to our earthly ways, we've been saved by you, the three-in-one. So forgive us, Lord, for all the sin that we've done. Your plan to save us simply blows our mind. That you send your Son to save mankind, to take away our sin and grant us eternity with you, the most holy one. We're so thankful, Father, for what Jesus has done. He was whipped, mocked and beaten, had nails pierced through his hands. We just imagine the torment that he had to withstand, and we're thankful this news soon spread through the land. He could have changed his mind, but he went ahead. He stuck with the plan until he died and bled, with a crown full of thorns placed upon his head, and pierced in the side to check he was dead. It's hard to imagine the scene of Jesus' bloodshed, but the reason behind it was forgiveness of sin, so that we can be forgiven because of him. Thankfully though, this story doesn't end there. Let's pick it back up at the best part, where 3 days later, Jesus conquers the grave. Death couldn't hold him. He was so brave to die for us, so that we could be reconnected with our God, who's enthroned in glory. We're no longer a slave to our sin and our fear, but connected to God, who wants to wipe away every tear and provide a loving, listening ear, to walk with you closely, always being near. He cares so deeply for you. He calls you his child. And his love for you is certainly anything but mild. You're loved and accepted. You are not rejected. You are not despised. God sees the pain that's hidden behind your eyes. He cares more than I could ever begin to explain. So rejoice today in the reason behind Jesus' death and his pain.